So what comes to mind when you think of Africa? Do you think of a continent full of poverty, disease and war? Tonight we want to tell you about some communities that we found were full of hope, desire and ambition. My name's David Everett, this is Annabelle Chauncey and we're the founding directors of School for Life Foundation. A bit of background about myself. I was born in South Africa and spent the first 2 years of my life in Botswana before moving to Australia. It was about halfway through my marine science degree that I realised that I didn't actually care about fish and I just wanted to be paid to surf every day. So I thought it might be time to take a bit of a break from study, and so I went to Uganda to volunteer, and this is where I met Annabelle.
I'm a country girl who grew up on a farm in the Southern Highlands. I attended small schools and was halfway through my uni degree at Sydney Uni, studying law, when I realised I wanted to do something completely different. I decided I wanted to travel to Uganda to teach English to children. This is the classroom I was teaching in and the inspiration for School for Life Foundation. As you can see, the kids have no desks in front of them, no pens and pencils, no shoes on their feet, no uniforms. But what they do have are massive smiles on their faces and a desire and a passion to learn.
This situation is happening all across Uganda. 49% of the population is aged under 15 years. That means there's 18 million children running around Uganda. In a country where the government declares education free for all, nearly half the population does not finish primary school and only 1 in 4 completes secondary education. These statistics are much worse in rural villages like Katuso, where we work.
After returning from Uganda, we realised that our vision was very, very clear. Education changes everything. We knew that Uganda had a stable government and could provide the platform that we needed to create long-lasting change. Whilst young and inexperienced, we were also determined not to let our project fail. So in Australia, we gathered around us a board of experienced business people and developed a business plan. We then travelled to Uganda and spent 3 years working with the government and Ministry of Education. We engaged the local community in every single level and aspect of our project design and implementation because this is their school and at the end of the day, it's their school to sustain for the future.
We currently have 280 students in our school, which we feed 3 times a day to combat malnutrition in the village. And our vision has always been about providing quality education. Currently, only 10% of students in government schools in Uganda are considered literate. At Katuso, our number is as high as 90%. So our model is working, but it's not only about the kids. When we first got to the community, there was no access to clean water. In our first week of construction, 3 of our builders came down with life-threatening typhoid. And so we built a borehole, and now the whole community has access to this clean water source, over 1,000 people. 60 Ugandan staff run our program, from builders right through to teachers and our management. We provide vocational training through agriculture, English and financial literacy to the surrounding community. And our tailoring program has created employment opportunities to 15 women. They now earn 5 times their previous income, and that means that they can invest in their families and the community. We are creating financial sustainability and have done this through the use of solar electricity, amongst other methods, and we're creating an income from our agriculture and our tailoring program.
But School for Life success is not just determined by the numbers. It's also determined by the individuals' lives that we're changing. We're creating both hope and opportunity. Meet Joyce. When we met Joyce, she was 10 years old, having 3 fits a day, suffering from brain damage, and had never left her mud hut. She was ostracised by her community due to the simple fact that she has epilepsy. In Uganda, there's a huge stigma towards disability, and many believe that it is a sign of black magic. We've provided Joyce with medication that costs us just $10 a month. We've stabilised her to have 1 fit every 2 months, and we've provided her with a safe and comfortable learning environment where she feels supported and able to learn.
So our pilot program, Katuso Primary and Vocational School, has been so successful that we're now looking to scale up and replicate our model because we can't keep up with the demand. Currently we have children coming from over 50 kilometres away to enrol in our school, and we have to turn them away. So we've recently purchased 30 acres of land where we want to build another primary and vocational school as well as a secondary school. And once completed, this will educate over 1,400 students and have an impact on well over 5,000 community members.
But we need your help to do this. Funds go so far in Uganda. It costs just 30 cents to feed a child 3 meals a day. Tonight, your $10,000 will set up a medical clinic and borehole to service an entire community. Your $20,000 will buy a classroom to educate 40 kids. And $50,000 will build an entire wing of our next primary school, which will educate 120 students and provide employment to 10 people for the next year after year after year. We need your help to expand because right now we've got children just like Joyce who we have to turn away, but they're hungry for an education. We have the passion, the opportunity, and the ground experience to make sure that this project is successful, but we need your investment to ensure this happens. Every dollar you give tonight will go directly towards our project, creating hope and opportunity. It will enable a child to dream a dream and realise a future. So we hope that you share with us the vision tonight that education changes everything.
Thank you.